Okay, so let's talk about AI. It's everywhere, right? It's becoming this powerful partner in just about every industry, making decisions that have a real, tangible impact on our lives. But here's the catch. We can't really move forward if we can't actually trust the decisions our AI is making. Yeah, as these systems get smarter and smarter, that question of trust becomes absolutely critical. So, how do we make sure we can trust them? Well, the answer lies in this really fascinating field called explainable AI, or as you'll hear it called, XAI. Let's dive in. Okay, so to really understand XAI, we first have to talk about the problem it was designed to solve. It's something that experts call the black box problem. Think about it like this. The more advanced an AI gets, the harder it is for us humans to follow its logic. We can see the information we put in, and we can see the answer it spits out. But everything that happens in the middle, it's a complete mystery. It's a black box. We know it works, but we have no idea how it works. So that's the big question, isn't it? If we can't see inside the box, how on earth can we ever trust what comes out of it? Well, that is precisely the mission of explainable AI. It's the key that's designed to unlock that very box. XAI basically gives us the tools to crack that black box wide open. It lets us actually see what's going on inside and understand the exact path an algorithm took to come to its conclusion. It's all about turning that mystery into a clear, traceable process. And listen, this isn't just some abstract theory. XAI is already making a huge difference out in the real world. In healthcare, it's helping doctors feel confident about an AI's diagnosis. In finance, it can show you the exact reason a loan was rejected. And for autonomous vehicles, it explains those critical, split-second safety decisions, like why a car suddenly braked. It's making AI transparent and actionable today. So, how does this all actually work? To really make sense of it, let's use a simple but really powerful analogy. Just think of XAI as a detective on a case. This really sets the stage perfectly. The whole goal of XAI is to investigate an AI's decision, find all the evidence, and then present a clear, compelling case that anyone can understand. And this detective work, it really breaks down into 3 stages. It all starts with prediction accuracy. That's like our detective identifying the right culprit. Then comes traceability, which is all about doing the legwork, gathering the clues, and following the evidence. And finally, there's decision understanding, and that's where the detective presents the whole case and explains the why. XAI follows this exact process to make an AI's reasoning crystal clear. All right, so now we know what it is and kind of how it works, but why does it actually matter? Well, for any organization that's using AI, there are 3 huge benefits, 3 big payoffs. First, and this is the big one, you build trust. It's pretty simple, really. When you can explain an AI's decision, you can have confidence in it. And that trust is what takes AI from being a cool experiment to being a core, reliable part of the business. Second, you get to mitigate risk. Having transparent models makes it so much easier to prove why a decision was made, which is absolutely crucial for things like regulatory compliance. It's not just a nice-to-have, it's a must-have. And third, you get speedier results. Because XAI lets you peek under the hood, you can easily monitor and fine-tune your models. You can optimize them to perform better, which means they deliver real value sooner. Now, of course, XAI is incredibly powerful, but it's not a silver bullet. It's not without its own set of challenges, as we all look toward the future. I mean, as these systems get more and more complex, just scaling XAI to work across massive data sets is a huge hurdle. And maybe an even tougher challenge is creating frameworks that less technical users, the people on the front lines, can actually understand and use easily. But you know what? Every one of these challenges opens up a huge opportunity. By tackling this complexity and the scaling issues, we can design AI systems that aren't just explainable, but truly accessible. The goal here is to spark innovation that works for everyone, not just the experts. And this conversation goes way beyond just the technology. XAI is absolutely fundamental to the responsible development of AI. It's what forces us to stop and ask the really hard questions. Questions like, is the AI we're building fair? Is it unbiased? Do its decisions actually align with our values, both as an organization and as a society? XAI is the tool that allows us to audit our systems and get the answers to these critical questions. Because ultimately, that's the goal, right? An AI that everyone, technical and non-technical people alike, can understand, trust, and use with confidence. That is the real game changer. So the final question isn't just, can we build powerful AI? It's, can we build an AI that we're all willing to follow?